From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. It's Game 3. Miles Lassiter will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, he wasn't.
Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcement.
Batting third, the third baseman, Tyler Jewell.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Stand up, stand up, pick it up.
And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Hey, this guy's having a big series.
Now batting, Tyler Jewell. He singled his last time up.
Tyler Jewell.
First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. Torres is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping in, Tyler Jewell, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Jewell
pulls this one into the air out into right field. Alonso is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in, Tyler Jewell. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And the throw in gets away from him.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters. You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And, fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A. Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address.
Batting third, the third baseman, Tyler Jewell.
He's set and pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Leaps and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of...
Next for New York, Tyler Jewell, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and one strike.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. He might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Chaim has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Tyler Jewell. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Jewell. He singled his last time up.
Tyler Jewell.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. So digging in now, Tyler Jewell. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Tyler
From the stretch.
Jewell.
And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Alonso. And that's the second out of the inning. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A.
Play ball. 3. Out. 3. Batting third, the third baseman, Tyler Jewell.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Alonso is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Play ball.
So striding forward now,
The third baseman,
Jewell will swing it from the left side right here. Well hit to right, but foul.
Pick it up.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment...
Leading off for the Yankees. The third
Ready
baseman,
to deliver. Here's the first
Tyler
pitch.
Jewell.
High in the air out to center field. Alonso moves over. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in now for the Yankees, Tyler Jewell. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost,
Tyler
Matty. Almost went deep.
Jewell.
To his left, it's knocked down at third. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, that's what wheels can do for you, D'Lo. You can see this right here on this replay. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory, and look on to the next one.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And, fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the... MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic. With that, here's a look at the Yankees. Stepping into the box, Tyler Jewell. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Jewell.
Line towards center field. Muriel is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Jewell. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep...
And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason.
Stepping into the box, Tyler Jewell. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Jewell.
Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Muriel is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Striding in to start the 9th, Tyler Jewell, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Batista shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees.
A congratulatory phone call. A previously discussed issue is taken up again. A player is encouraged to keep developing his complementary skills. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
From the Queen City, we're live inside Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. This evening, we've got a matchup.
Let's play ball.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. First pitch coming. Here it is. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, Giro. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Ready now, Babe Ruth. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And this one will bounce into the wall. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here.
Into the box now, Babe Ruth. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. He pulls this one into right, into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. So striding in, Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Peterson looks up. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 8th home run on the season for him as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0. That home run is definitely worth.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game.
So a move for a pinch hitter as he'll come on to hit with runners at first and second and still only one out.
The center fielder, number 3, Babe Ruth.
Line to the right side. Mazzara will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Today, standing in now with runners in scoring position, Babe Ruth. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. On the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Really good team at bat.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Babe Ruth. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking to minimize the damage here. And a little self-preservation down at first as he... Digging in, Babe Ruth. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Ruth.
First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center.
Right here.
And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. He pulls into third safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Babe Ruth. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Settling in now, Babe Ruth. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Babe Ruth.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Yanked fouled off to the right. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Yeah, that's the swing right there.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where...
Now at the plate, Babe Ruth. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. Emilio Pagan gets the win in relief.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Just to the west of the mighty Mississippi, we're at the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals.
Play ball.
Into the box, Babe Ruth. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win.
Babe Ruth.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Standing in, Babe Ruth. He reached on a single in his first try.
Babe Ruth.
First offering on its way. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. At the wall, he leaps and makes a spectacular catch. And with it, that'll end the inning. I think this deserves a second look. Up and over the wall. Ready for another chance? Babe Ruth. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. In now, Babe Ruth.
Fielder, number 3. Babe Ruth.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now here's a drive out to right center field. And the runner will score from second.
Right here.
The relay throw. And he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders.
At the plate, Babe Ruth. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
11-3 the final score in this contest.
For the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 11 runs on 14 hits.
Wednesday night base. At the plate, Babe Ruth. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Babe Ruth.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Renfroe has it in his tracks. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Danny, any thought? Next will be the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Babe Ruth.
The center fielder, Babe Ruth.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Babe Ruth.
Number 3, Babe Ruth.
First delivery to him on the way. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base.
Now to the plate, Babe Ruth. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate.
Its offensive stars, and in this one he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 5.
First opened in 2006. We're at beautiful. Now at the plate, Babe Ruth. And he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. From the stretch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches.
So coming to the plate, Babe Ruth. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in butt.
Digging in once again, Babe Ruth. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Ready once again, Babe Ruth. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for...
A player is encouraged to keep developing his complementary skills.
Time to get the weekend started.
Play ball. Out. He's out. You're out.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Babe Ruth. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Babe Ruth.
He's set, and the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Digging in now, Babe Ruth. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Rosales is there.
You're scoring.
And that's the third out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Leading off the inning, Babe Ruth. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Babe Ruth.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely
leading off the inning, Babe Ruth, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Babe Ruth.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lined hard toward right center. Springer is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the center fielder, Babe Ruth.
This is on the ground.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. John Brebbia has been summoned from the bullpen.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today it's the third and final game in this three-game interleague series between the Houston Astros and the St. Louis. Into the box now, Babe Ruth. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Casilla is there. And that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Babe Ruth. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Babe Ruth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're looking up at a 12. Striding in, Babe Ruth.
Center fielder, Babe Ruth.
From the stretch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
13-4 the way this one ends. Houston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Nino Novoa takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Chuck Rogers struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us and remind you to please drive home safely.
Now from SunTrust Park, we're just about set for baseball from Cobb County, Georgia. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals.
Let's play ball.
Coming to the plate now, Babe Ruth. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down. And a relay home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you got to love the effort out there. Sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good. Probably saved extra bases.
At the plate, Babe Ruth earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Now at the plate, Babe Ruth.
For the Cardinals, the center fielder, Babe Ruth.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. Inciarte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So stepping in, Babe Ruth.
The Cardinals, the center fielder, Babe Ruth.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.